if your baby has eczema or even just dry skin, you can still use this cream on them. So stay tuned for the details.
Honeybee, oh Honeybee TV.
Okay, now taking your measuring cup, you're going to scoop a few scoops of the shea butter in, making sure not to pack the shea butter in the measuring cup, but to kind of roughly fill the measuring cup with shea butter. And it is in a solidified form. And just to note, this does get a little bit messy, so just be okay with that. Once you have it full, go ahead and empty the contents into the mason jar. And you're probably going to need to use your fingers for this one, making sure you scrape around the measuring cup. Next, we're going to go ahead and take the coconut oil. And you're going to do the same thing, not mashing the coconut oil down into the measuring cup, but just roughly filling it, and it is in its solidified form as well. You don't really want to do this when it's a liquid because you will end up with too much coconut oil. So you want it to be in a solidified form as well. And once you have your measuring cup filled with the coconut oil, you will go ahead and add that to the mason jar as well. Taking your jar, you're going to go ahead and get a metal pan and fill it with some hot water, and then you're going to sit the mason jar in that water. Make sure it's covering the jar but not submerging the jar. So you're going to have that sit in the water for about 15 to 20 minutes, allowing it to liquefy. As it is liquefying, you want to come back periodically to mix and to break down any solidified pieces. Once it's mostly liquefied, you're just going to go back in there and give it a nice little whirl and just break down any clumps that are still present. But when it's mostly liquefied, you're close to going to the next step. Now when it's mostly liquefied, you're going to go ahead and move it back to the table, and you're going to add in your oil. So the first is the Young Living's lavender oil, which helps soothe the skin from any itching and also helps when baby's getting kind of cranky to calm them down. So you're going to give it a shake, and then you're going to go ahead and put 10 to 15 drops. And this has a special top to where when you just let it drip, it will drip out. You don't need to shake it to help the oil come out. You just need to hold it and allow it to drip. So again, that's 10 to 15 drops. Now taking your tea tree oil, you will go ahead and give it a nice shake. And in this oil, you're going to apply 3 to 5 drops. Again, it has that special top to where all you have to do is hold it and it will drip by itself. No shaking needed. And this has properties, antibacterial properties. So it's good for the skin, especially eczema. Now take your spoon and go ahead and give that a whirl. Be sure to break up any little clumps that you see, but it's mostly ready for storing. Take take your lid and go ahead and close. So I store mine in the refrigerator and it becomes this consistency, and I find that it's better to use like this because you can easily apply it to your baby's skin. I do it to my skin, even my hair. I apply this in my hair sometimes, and it smells great because of the lavender, and it rubs on nicely. If you can see, it gives a nice shine, nice sheen even to the back of my hand. It keeps you nice and moisturized. I apply this maybe 2 to 3 times a day for my baby just because she has chronic dry skin and it's the winter time. It looks and feels silky and amazing to your body and skin. So if you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button to see more videos from Honeybee TV. Bye!